Bibliophiles of the internet, my name's Adriana, and today I'm here to bring you my third edition of the bookshelf scavenger hunt. The wonderful Maddie Bee update this challenge annually, it seems, which is why this is my third time doing this. They always add a bunch of new prompts and challenges every time they do it, and today I thought I would see if the books on my shelves fulfill those new challenges. All of their scavenger hunt videos will be linked down below, but without any further ado, let's do this. First, I have to find a book with a vehicle on the cover. My heart immediately went to Raven Stratagem by Yoon Ha Lee because spaceships are vehicles too. Next up is a book with a close-up of a face. Again, fairly straightforward, I went right for Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and I really could have chosen any of those three books. A book featuring a silhouette. Another easy choice with The Beautiful Ones by Silvia Moreno Garcia. Next up is a character with their back turned. I would say Kushiel's Dart by Jacqueline Carey beautifully fulfills this challenge. Next is a book where the cover is a different color from the spine. There's obviously a clear relationship between the two, but I thought there was a really stark contrast when it came to The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. A book with 3 characters on the cover. There's really no better choice than The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Elere Sainz. A cover design featuring a bird. I went old school on this one and I chose Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling, who we will not talk about. Next prompt is simply a moon. We had a clear winner with When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie McLemore, and I just feel like I should get all the bonus points because there are so many moons. And of course the next prompt is sun. I almost took out this prompt altogether and then I remembered I had The Shadowed Sun by our queen N.K. Jemisin, which very clearly has a sun on it. A book with an object on the spine. One of the most clever spine details on any book I own is on Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn, which features the Ace of Hearts because Alice, of course, is Ace and she is looking for love. Next is a book where the character is holding something. I immediately thought of The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, which of course has Star holding a protest sign with the title of the book, which is all kinds of perfect. Next is 2 books that share the same colors. It's not a perfect match, but I think there's a lot of design similarities between Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe and The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Elere Sainz. A book with an animal on the spine. I automatically went for The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster, which has my guy Talk, the watchdog, on the spine along with Milo. A book with an ampersand. After much struggle, I finally remembered Lauren Oliver's Liesel and Poe. Next is a book with a character wearing a necklace. You can't say that I'm not culturally relevant because I chose Royal Wedding by Meg Cabot, where this really cute caricature of Mia is wearing a pearl necklace, and I feel like I should get bonus points because Meg Cabot herself is wearing a pretty sweet necklace. A book you read at least 2 years ago. I can actually choose The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater for this because it came out over 2 years ago. Isn't that wild? A book you read from the library first. I had so many choices for this, but I'm going with Goodbye Stranger by Rebecca Stead, which I pretty much bought for myself the second I returned it. A pronoun in the title of the book. Another easy pick with He Forgot to Say Goodbye by Benjamin Elere Sainz. And next is a verb in the title. After much debate, I went with Rules for Stealing Stars by Corey Ann Haydu. A book by a male author, which isn't much of a challenge, but okay. My heart immediately went for Somen Chinani, who is the author of the School for Good and Evil series. Not only is he a wonderful writer, but just like as a human, he's pretty great. A shiny font that's not metallic. You know, I struggled for the longest time trying to figure out what this meant, and I still think I don't know. When I hear the word metallic, I think of things that are naturally metallic, like gold or silver, so I tried to find a shiny font that is neither of those colors. So in the spirit of that confusion, I chose this edition of Sorcerer to the Crown by Zen Cho. A book with a tagline. I'm guessing this refers to those books that have like a tagline in place of the cover art or in place of the synopsis, and as it turns out, I do have one of those. So I chose Spellslinger by Sebastian de Castell, which has a nifty tagline on the back. A book with a symbol on the cover that is not a heart. I went with a book that has my heart, and that's King's Rising by C.S. Bacot, which has this really intricate, beautiful crown on the front. Next is 3-word title. Another easy choice, 6 of Crows by Lee Bardugo. A book with a couple on the cover. I thought for sure there was more of the guy on this cover, but I'm going with this like 3/4 of a couple on I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Gu. Next is a pattern on the cover. Again, I almost skipped this one, but then I remembered that The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Artier has a really nice pattern of, appropriately, flowers and daggers on the front. A book you haven't read yet. Fresh off the presses, that would be Fury Born by Claire Legrand, which I can't read yet, but I'm very glad I have it. And lastly, I have to find an anthology. I had to go with the only anthology I own, which is this queer comic anthology called Love is Love. So there you have it. I think I did pretty well. There was only one prompt I omitted, which was a book with a character covering their eyes, because evidently I don't have one of those. Still, I'd call it a success. Feel free to take on this challenge yourself if you would like, but also let me know in the comments which books you would have chosen to address these challenges. But that's everything I had for this bookshelf scavenger hunt today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page. Bye!